I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, life still me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve, life still me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where I began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And away we go from Lumen Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Ready! Ready!
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Josh Sweat making the stop.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
19 tight. Hurt. Cowboy 80.
Milrow from the gun. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly, but the catch moves into the 48. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go now.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That was Max Melton who hauled him down there.
2 yards on the pickup.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Catch made. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Get it! 19 target. Hey, smash Broncos. Go!
A give to Spears, running right. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Stretch the eagle.
From the gun, Milrow has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28.
Ready?
They give up the gut to Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
70 Ranger. Viking 18. Mustang 19. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 19 Lions. 70 Lions. Check. Seven Pirates.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. So what happened there, partner? It looked like he found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
Kyler starting off with the throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Operated from the gun, here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Murray on 3rd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. One drive in, and he's already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you in a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
His work begins at the 31. Continuing to move past the 45. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Trap alert. 70.
Running left. Here's Walker. First down play lets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 45-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Viking 18. Down.
Now an inside give to Walker. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Get it. Go.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Here's a screen now for Walker. Room to run inside the 20. And he's all the way down the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
No run here. It's Spears. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. He rolls to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Snared by the running back, here's Trey Benson. And he's brought down at the line. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. From the gun, it's Murray. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Offense in a hurry up here. Here's Murray, first and 10. The left side, Sanders has it. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Benson now from the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Offense up to the line fast. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Third and just 2 to go. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Gay's kick is good, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx it.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. '79 Broncos. 70 Lions. Hawks 70. Hawks 70. Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Panther 60.
Staying with Walker. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. go. Check. 65. Hawk 70. Hawk. Check. Cowboy 80.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Okay, ready?
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Running with Walker again. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Down. Cougar 19.
Here's Milroe to throw. It's dropped underneath. Walker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Walker on 1st down. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Spears on the give, headed right. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Viking 18. Let go.
And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. It's the Seahawks facing a 3rd and 9.
Tag. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
And that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. They'll air it out on third. McBride hauls it in. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The Cardinals out for the punt. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ready, set.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Warriors 70. Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Ready.
Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. He's getting close, and they take him down. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Second down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
This is Walker on second. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long.
Come on. Cowboy 80.
Third and long for him here. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. Well, they sent him backwards all 3 plays, Brock. That should pretty clearly bring out the punting unit. Let's see. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. That's the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Go on, Hurt.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Back to throw, Murray. Catch made. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, ball at the 36.
Green.
They bring Valdez-Scantling in motion. First and 10, Murray. Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36. Miller throwing here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing again, Murray. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Back to throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Denzel Burke with a pick. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. He cuts it right. Gets it to the 15. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take the lead right away in half number 2. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort. That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Drive begins with a walker run. Still has some space inside the 35. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Spears running behind center. Gets it to the 15. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Kid, that's called not settling. Explosive play to begin the drive, and you just pay it off with another one. Now you put yourself in great position to score.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. They run once more with Spears. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. Second and goal coming up.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6, 60 by Panther Street, Panther Street. Check, Panther.
Milroe's going to sneak it. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. So no luck in that final yard, Brock. They simply lost that battle up front. Didn't get the push they needed.
Yeah, give some real credit to that group defensively, right? It is just right off the jump. Who creates that surge, that pad level? Defense got the job done.
So now, here's third and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
Spears. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Need less than a yard. It's fourth down.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Hurt. Check out.
Running for it, Spears. And he will not get there. They stop him on fourth and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
This winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
These runs, you get maybe a couple of them a game, right, Kate? He breaks that one, and we see him start the foot race. I think we were all rooting for the touchdown just a little bit. That's the type of effort that deserves to finish it in the end zone.
All set now, first and 10. The give now to Benson. We'll call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Murray. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there instantly. As he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Handoff running left, Walker. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Riggs! 60 Eagles!
Milroe from the gun. Working downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Can't think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
And he's got a man, complete. And he's into the end zone. Successful play there. That makes the lead 3 points. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down quickly right inside his own 10.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. Through the defense, he's past the 20. And he manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Finds Benson out of the backfield. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And he's got it in close. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 3rd quarter lead. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Running left, here's Walker. He's got room to roam. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks take the lead on the first play of the drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown! Wow, great stump there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, kid. It just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go before a sack.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's going deep. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Walker running to the right. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, Milrow. He's going deep this time. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
Cardinals 19. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or 2 short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Benson on 1st and 10. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They send Valdez-Scantling in motion right. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Murray to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Running back, motioning right. On first and 10, it's Murray. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Check, check. Cavity Lions. Smash, smash. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready, ready.
Here's Walker running right. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Come on, set. Street, street.
New Spears on second down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Now an inside give to Walker. Bounce outside. He is a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring on second down.
Made at his 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ready, break. Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Staying with Walker. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Dragon 60. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
Euro throwing on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Back. Cougar 19, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's a quick throw to the left. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Now the refs agree. He's marked short, and this is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here's Murray, first and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Kyler looking to throw. Offset, deep right side. And he sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll throw, third and long. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth. Desperation time here. Absolutely fires this one right side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Rucker on first down. Has a lane inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now it gives to Spears, coming left. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Ready, set.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Third and 10.
Let's go. 18. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Third and long for him here. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
This is Spears heading left. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Let's crack all 80.
Spears trying this straight ahead. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
7 Pirates. Ready. 68. Ready.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Headed out right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Max Melton with the INT. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys, watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well, because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
This would put it back within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth. Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. Looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
On the set.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Get it.
It's Walker on the give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off. Ain't no other king in his rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was past in the fair.
On the jump.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Spears running behind center. And he's just a little bit short of that 1st down. They stop him at the 33.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Back. Cougar 19.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They run once more to Spears. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Okay, ready.
Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Ready.
Pickup of 2 here. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And they draw first blood against a division